Ya, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Good evening, everyone. Today's storytelling topic is Meet Love. Is from YouTube Karzgesagt. Before we start the storytelling, let's introduce about ourselves first. Okay, start from me. My name is Annabella Cinarai Batu Cenarko. I'm from SMK PGRI 13 Surabaya, majoring in visual communication and design. Okay, Hafiz, can you apa,
Okay.
introduce about yourself?
Uh, okay. Thank you, Chinara. My name is Muhammad Hafiz Al Rashid. I'm from SMKN 1 Surabaya. My major is multimedia.
Okay, thank you. And then Irfan.
Okay, hello everyone. My name is Irfan Ardiansyah. I'm from SMKN 1 Boyolango, majoring in PJKT or also known as Network Engineering.
Akna Noval.
Okay, my name is Arna Naval. I'm from Science University and majoring at software engineering.
Okay, thank you. With love, food is arguably the best thing about life. There is no other bodily pleasure that is enjoyed many times each day and never gets old. It is an expression of culture, the love of our parents, and a means of celebration or comfort. That is why it is so shocking when we are told that we must change what and how we, we eat to fight rapid climate change. One of the tasty food meat is under the worst stress. Again, rapid climate change. One of the tasty food beef comes under the fourth stress. Food climate impact are most often based on life cycle assessment and analysis that look at all of a product appreciation of over its lifetime from production to transport, packaging, use, and post-treatment. In the most detailed meta-analysis of life cycle assessment to date, beef emission and stand out at the top. The most important aspect of a diet is not weight, but nutrient density. So, meat is not so bad because it contains a lot of nutrient and protein for our bodies. That is from me. And the next is Irfan. Can you explain what with love?
Okay, okay. To me, this video explore mostly about food. So, by feeding billions of food, it's impossible without causing emissions. Even if someday we have zero carbon tractors and renewable energy, there are still unavoidable emissions like rice emit methane. methane. We cut down forests to make room for pastures and crops, and so many others. So no matter how we twist and turn it around, the food is a real driver of climate change. The impact of food on climate is often based on cycle, life cycle assessment. It is an analysis that analyzes emissions of product throughout its existence from production to transportation, packaging, use, and waste management. Uh, in the title, there is meat related bad. To me, meat is how bad meat is depending on how you eat them. So the more often you eat it, it's bad for your health. Even though the meat have many benefits, there are also many side effects of it. That's it from me.
Okay, thank you, Irfan. And then the next is Akna Noval.
Okay, I'll explain the video from Karzgesagt about why is meat really that bad. The video examines the complex relationship between meat consumption and climate change. It acknowledges the cultural and sensory pleasure of eating meat, but emphasized that food production, particularly meat production, is a significant contributor to greenhouse gas emission. While food accounts for about 26% of human-made emission, the emission from different types of food vary widely. Beef stands out as the highest emitter, followed by lamb, pork and poultry, while plant-based food generally have lower emission. The video highlights that even if the other sorts of emissions were eliminated, the emission from food alone would use up the entire carbon budget by 2100. It suggests that reducing meat consumption, buying locally produced food, and considering plant-based alternatives could help mitigate climate change. Additionally, the video addressed the role of land use in animal agriculture. While grazing animals on grassland may seem like an efficient use of land suitable for crop production, globally, grazing systems sustain only 13% of beef production. The majority of land dedicated to animal agriculture is used for feed crops, contributing to deforestation and land degradation. The video proposed that adopting a more plant-based diet could not only reduce emission but also free up land that could be utilized for reforestation or other form of carbon sequestration. By considering these factors, individuals can make informed decisions about their food choices and their impact on climate change. Okay, that's my explanation.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Noval. And then the next is Hafiz.
Okay. Explores the potential health and environment impacts of consuming meat. It discusses scientific research and suggests excessive consumption of processed and red meat may be linked to increased risk of certain health conditions, such cardiovascular disease and certain types of cancer. The video also examines of environmental effect of meat production, including deforestation, greenhouse gas emission, water pollution, and resource consumption. However, it's important to note the individually dietary needs can vary, and moderation and balance are crucial for healthy diet. It's advisable to consider multiply source and perspective when forming your own conclusion about meat consumption and its potential impact. That is for me. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Hafiz. And thank you, guys. Okay, until here first, our meeting. Thank you for today and thank you for the attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam
Waalaikumsalam
Waalaikumsalam.
warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.